Wow. What do you say to that? One city, one evening, one bench. I wonder who will be open to having a conversation tonight. So, as we approach the first working week of September, it was, I don't know, it was about midnight when I had this idea. How you doing, mate? Wow. Probably left the gas on. So, yeah, I was at home. It was about midnight. I thought, it's now the first working week of September. Maybe it's time to reflect, CK, over your August. And there was a lot to reflect on. I made a video that I posted on my YouTube channel about 5 or 6 weeks ago, where I made my first ever goal list. Setting goals has never been something I've enjoyed doing or indeed have ever done. I'm really not a goals person. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I'm very, I guess, haphazard in the way I do things. I get an idea, I get a concept, and I just go and do it, not always necessarily with an end goal in mind. But one of my friends said, just write down some goals, and one of the goals I wrote was to be more kind to myself. And I think we all sometimes tell ourselves bullshit, don't we? Especially us artists. And yeah, one of them was to be kind to myself. And so I thought I'd reflect, and I thought, CK, what are you most proud of in August? And I think I'm most proud in August of actually doing something artists and creatives very rarely do, and it's this series. And specifically when I had the idea, episode one, I was just walking around and I thought, wouldn't it be funny if you just sat on a bench and just invited people to have a chat, conversation, discussion? And I just did it within 5 minutes of having that thought. I personally, I don't know about you, but personally I'll normally stew on an idea and think, oh, but how can I make it perfect? How can I this? How can I do that? What this? How that? Where this? And I thought, you know what, screw it, just do it. And episode one went really well, and then I thought, oh God, should I now refine it and do something different? And then I left the house ready to shoot episode two, having no idea what I was going to talk about, but I just trusted the system, I trusted myself, and I just thought, you know what, just leave the house and just see if anything comes to you, and it did. So I think I'm most proud in August for effectively abandoning the old me that always wants to have all his ducks lined up in a row before he does something. And I thought, you know what, no, I'm just going to go and do it and see what happens. That's very unlike me. So yeah, I'm delighted about that. That's my highlight of August, what I'm most proud of in August, and I hope to continue more of that in September, which brings me nicely to the conversation I'd like to have with someone today. I'd like to find out what they are most proud of accomplishing in August. I mean, I'm not necessarily sure why I think anyone's going to be out at 12:30 in the morning. But, I mean, that guy was out. Although he was clearly going back in somewhere. But no. I trust the system. Thought they were up for a chat, but I thought wrong. Plenty of cars around. Maybe he's really proud of his horn. Okay, I hear leaves. I hear breaking leaves. So, here comes a guy. Let's see how we get on here. Maybe he's got something to be proud of. How you doing, dude? Nope. He wasn't having it. Although, of course, maybe he had headphones in. I mustn't always immediately jump to conclusions and assume that nobody's interested. He might have had headphones on, he had a hoodie on, so I don't know. Which reminds me of another, well, I'll say no, that I've not spoken about any quotes I really enjoyed this month. I've been listening to a lot of Bob Proctor. Type Bob Proctor into Google, and he said something I really like. We don't see things how they are, we see things how we are. So when that guy walked past and I said, oh, he's not interested in this, maybe that's just the default doubter in me projecting onto him. You know, arguably if I was more optimistic, I'd have said, oh, he's listening to some great music, he can't have heard me. I really, really like that saying. We don't see things how they are, we see things how we are. If you're an eternal pessimist, you'll be pessimistic. And if you're a die-hard optimist, you'll always see things for the best. And that just makes so much sense to me. So much sense. Me sitting here shivering at 20 to 1, however, does not make a great deal of sense. The question now, of course, having been sat here for almost 10 minutes with only one person walking past and one guy running frantically past, the question now, of course, is what bugs me more? Sitting here, freezing, knowing that not many people are out, or does the prospect of having come out, freezing, fruitlessly annoy me? Like, am I going to leave and go home having sat here for the last 10 minutes, or am I going to stick it out and see what happens? I'm leaning more towards the latter. I think I've got about another 10 minutes in me. I think I've got another 10 minutes in me. What kind of person's going to be out at this time, though? I suppose that's... Maybe that in itself is a question to ask someone as I walk past. Excuse me? Are you freaking nuts? What are you doing? It takes one to know one, sunshine. Ugh. I hate the idea of coming out fruitlessly. Not only do I hate the idea of coming out fruitlessly, I hate the idea of setting a precedent. Because if I go home having not had a conversation with someone, that'll be the first time in 4 attempts, and I don't want to. I quite like having a 100% success rate so far with the previous 3 episodes. I don't want to spoil that record. I really don't. So, what's going to win out? Stubbornness or cold? Because it is cold. I don't know if you can see me shivering. Probably not, but I don't want cold to win. Because if resilience wins, that'll be something else to add. Well, that'll be something to add to my accomplishments of September, won't it? And then as I go into October, the first week of October, I can reflect on this day, something I was proud of. I stuck it out in Baltic temperatures, waiting to talk to someone I don't know when it's pitch black. Oh, Jesus. I can definitely hear something. Okay, I can see people coming up the stairs now. Right there. Humans. Let's see if these guys have any accomplishments of note. I'm sure they will. How you doing, guys? You alright?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, not bad. What's been your proudest accomplishment of August, buddy?
August?
Yeah. And by the way, I don't know isn't allowed.
You don't spot that.
Proudest accomplishment of August. I genuinely love the fact you're giving it some thought, by the way. Good on you.
Yeah. Tough one, that.
Sorry?
It's a tough one, that's why.
Do you want to know what mine was?
What?
I'm doing this new series where every night I come out, sit here and have a chat with a random stranger. And when I had the idea, I knew it was wonderful. It had the potential to be great, but the artist in me thought, you can't do that. It's weird, but I just ploughed ahead within seconds of having the idea, and so far it's gone wonderfully. So that's very unlike me. I don't know if you're creative or you're an artist, but sometimes I get in my own head, talk myself out of stuff.
Yeah, like that.
So
Probably looking after my mum when she came out of hospital.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, because she's got Alzheimer's, so.
How is she? By the way, my name's CK.
Yeah, I think you went to school with my wife.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi? Say hi. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason. Which school was that?
She went to one in Arborthorne.
No, I went to High Stores, Jason.
Did you?
I went to High Stores and not Arborthorne.
No.
But
Got Myrtle Springs. She went to.
Myrtle Springs.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about your mum. Is she better?
No, well, she's got Alzheimer's, so she's never going to get better. But she went in for one of her eyes doing.
Jason, come here, mate. Give me 3 minutes of your time. I'm fascinated by Jason because I've been sat here for the last 10 minutes now. Guaranteed I was going to find someone. So join me here, buddy. So Jason, I'm CK. And why have you just walked through that park at this time?
Playing Pokemon.
Playing Pokemon?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Tell me what you were just saying. The highlight was, did you say?
Probably looking after my mum.
Looking after your mum?
Yeah. She's got dementia, Alzheimer's, and she's been in hospital for a few days. She's not been very well.
Okay.
She had really low blood pressure, and her iron levels are really low.
Okay.
But she's home now, so me and my son are going to visit her in a few hours. I'm back.
You're going to get some sleep, then go and see her, I guess you mean?
Yeah, because she lives in Maltby, so we're
Oh, right.
going over there, yeah.
Okay. Is it quite progressed, the Alzheimer's? I'm not
Fairly, yeah.
fairly progressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she comfortable, or is she? Because I don't know anyone with it.
Yeah,
so
she seems fine, yeah, but she forgets a lot. That's the problem.
Sure.
It's just like constant repeating, but yeah, good to see her tomorrow. It's hard living so far away.
So your mum lives in Maltby, but you live in Sheffield, Jason?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How old's your son?
My son, 14.
Oh, is that your son?
Yeah.
Hi, mate.
Mm.
What's your son's name?
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, all of a sudden, I feel like you've given perspective to my accomplishment, which isn't, it is me being all, I mean, self-indulgent probably isn't the right word, but, I suppose arguably yours is more worthwhile, mate. Are you and your mum close?
Yeah. I'm youngest out
Sorry, buddy, I missed that.
I'm youngest out of 4
Okay.
sons, so yeah. I'm probably absolute baby, she said. In the 40s, so.
Yeah. So are your siblings helping as well, chipping in with the care?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sister and sister-in-law. Their daughter-in-law go up every day to see her. I go over when I can, so it's not easy.
No. I bet. Well, mate, I mean, I genuinely think that your August has been a noble one. I'm proud of you, mate. I'm proud of you, mate, and seemingly your mum is as well. I'm sure she's proud of you, mate. So, I'll end with 2 questions I always end with. What would you say your hopes for September as we approach the first week of September today? Do you have any hopes?
Just to get over more to see her. That's probably make sure my son gets back into school alright.
Sure.
He's a bit nervous after being for 6 weeks. That's about it, really.
Your son's Kyle's back at school today, Monday.
No, he goes back on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, yeah. Okay. In that case, then, this is the final thing I always end with. Jason, I'd like to invite you to say some closing words. Anything you want. It can be about life. It can be about relationships, friends, family. Anything you want. Just some closing words, and then the video will be complete.
Just everybody look after this, then, really. Can't get any better than that. Look after yourself. Don't take life too serious.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Cheers. See you later.
Take it easy, mate. See you later.
You got a YouTube account?
Yeah. Do you want to follow me? Do you want to put my Insta in a note? Do you use Insta?
No, I don't know.
Well, let me give you my name, and you can just come and you can just search it up or something.
Yeah.
If I had my phone, I'd have got your number, Jason. But yeah, I'll give you my name.
Yeah.
CK, so C for Charlie, K for Kilo.
Yeah.
Golding, Gold.
Yeah.
Double I, N for November, G for golf.
Come up already.
Are you on Facebook?
No, I'm on there.
Facebook, yeah.
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Cool. Well, I don't know, but if you use Facebook, send me a message so I can send you this when I upload it.
Yeah.
Really nice to meet you, pal.
Right.
Take care. Good luck. See you later, Kyle. Wow. What do you say to that? Lord. I don't know what you say to that. This encounter really shook me up, and I spent the next 3 or 4 days asking myself, if I was in Jason's position, would I have shared such a personal story with a complete stranger? And I know the answer. The answer's no. Yet, having spent 3 minutes with someone whose answer was yes, I also know which one of us I think is the more fully rounded human. I think we all know.